Hi, my beautiful people. How you all doing tonight? What's going on? How you all doing tonight on this beautiful day? This beautiful evening? How was your day? And how was your week? How everything going for you? Are you being prepared for what's going on? Or you start storing away some food? Or you start storing away some water? What is going on? We got to get prepared, my people. Hi, Clipty, what's up? How you doing? Hi, Cat Garcia, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Thank you guys for being here. What's going on? Well, tonight it's about... Hi, Cat Garcia. Thank you so much for being here. Tonight is about question and answer about gardening. If anyone have any question they want to ask about gardening, we could talk, we could share some information. So basically, it's about question and answering, and we also could talk about something, anything you want to talk about. But basically, I hope you, John Black UK, hello, me dear fan, how are you? Open you good. Yes, I'm okay. How you doing? Thanks for being here, man. What's going on? Thank you guys for being here. Yes, I'm happy to see you guys, man, on this beautiful night. I'm just here enjoying. Hello, the life of Ari. How you doing? Thanks for being here. What's going on? Hello, Game Boy. How you doing? Peace and love to each and every one of you. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. All right? Hi, Life with Alana. How you doing? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you like this live. With me, fam. It's absolutely amazing. Wonderful. Good to hear that. Game Boy, I'm doing good. Okay, this is wonderful. Everybody is doing good. I'm so excited. Everybody is doing good. So yes, guys, let's talk about gardening and what's going on today. What we see happening today and changes we got to make and the adjustment we got to make. Because right now I'm noticing a lot of things going on. Sometimes you go into the stores and things, you see the shelf them, you only could get a certain amount of one product. So don't fall asleep on these things, people. Don't fall asleep on these things. If you see these things going on, I think it's time for you to start putting some things in some container, start storing some food, some dry product. Even if you're in gardening, you need to start learning how to store the stuff you plant. Okay, there's ways to store cucumber, there's ways to store tomatoes, there's ways to store a lot of different things. So I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm not gonna wait till that day come upon me to start putting food, storing away food. I'm gonna start doing it now. What you gonna do? Is anyone up in here start putting some food aside because of what they see going on? Or you waiting on that day when you hear you cannot find water, it's hard to find water, and it's hard to find certain product in the store. We got to start to look into these things. We got to start being aware of what's going on. No time to fall asleep, people. It's before the eyes. All right. So is anyone in here tonight who have a question or who want to share some information? You could ask a question, you could share some information. That will be fine. All right, well, okay. I'm going to talk until someone want to ask a question. All right. This year, I plant a lot of pepper. I mean, pepper is one of my favorite because they produce so much that I really have to talk about them. Clipty, why did you start gardening? Well, I start gardening because, honestly, I grew up seeing my parents planting food, rearing animals. Basically, they had a farm. And I see how they benefit from that farm. I see how basically they never want for anything. They always have enough to give away. And at the same time, they eating what they grow. So basically, that really made me really want to start a garden because I see the benefit. And while I'm in the garden, I realize how beautiful it is to have a garden. Okay. So have ever planted plum tree? Yes, I have a plum tree in my garden right at this moment. And it's doing pretty well. The only thing, the squirrel them eat them before me. But other than that, it's doing pretty well. Life with Alana. Make an estimate on how much you think you planted through the year. Well, honestly, I plant so much this year. I plant so much this year. I mean, I plant tomatoes, I plant potatoes, all different kind of potatoes. I plant okra, I plant peppers, I plant, it's a lot of different things I plant this year. And you know what? Everything was very successful. So I'm really excited. I'm so excited that this year I'm planning to take my pepper tree them, dig them up and take them out and put them in a container and put them indoors for next spring. That's how much I love those plants. I never did it before. I always plant back fresh one every year. But this year, I'm taking them out the earth, put them in. I already start doing it. Taking them out the earth and put them in the container and put them indoors. Okay. Have you ever tasted a pepper? Yeah, I taste a lot of pepper. I taste hot pepper. I taste sweet pepper. Yes, I do. Okay. Life with Ari. Are you going to do a class again for people who want to start their own garden? Yes, every year. Every year I do a class to encourage people and teach them how to plant and how to care for their plants. So yes, I'm going to do it this year coming again. Life with Alana. What do you do with all your vegetables that you plant? Well, I eat, take home, save, and most of all, give away. I give away a lot of food from this garden. Yes. Every year I try to plant enough that I can give away. I see my parents did it. They always plant enough to give away. So that's basically what I'm doing. Okay. Game Boy, what your favorite word to say? My favorite word is peace and love. And that's the honest truth. Because that word come from my heart. You know, peace and love to all. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people who need that in their life. Honestly, peace and love. Okay? Peace is very important. You know, you are peace and love. But a lot of people don't understand. Love comes from within you. You got to start loving yourself. Then others will love you. Then you will be able to love others. You cannot left out yourself. If you don't love yourself, who gonna love you? So this is why I always peace and love to all. Because it's a blessing to have peace and love in your life. All right? Okay. Yes, my people. So any question you have, just send it in. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Yes, so yeah, my pepper trees them has produced so much this year that I cannot allow them. I can't save all of them, but I will try to save as much as I can. Because I'm telling you, they produce so much. So I'm going to save some seed and I'm going to try to save the peppers. I'm going to have a video very soon showing you guys how I take them out the earth and how I put them in the pot and where I put them. All right? Game Boy, have you ever tasted sheep? Yes, I tasted sheep long time ago though. Lamb, yeah, I tasted long time ago. Yes, I did. But right now I'm trying to be on the vegetable side. Trying to eat healthy, trying to, prepare yourself. The older you get, I think you should start to eat more healthy. If you could do it from very young, it's gonna be better. And guys, it's not about just eating healthy, it's about exercising, it's about moving your body, it's about moving your body that your heart can pump. You keep your heart pumping. So it's not just about eating healthy. We also have to exercise. Exercise is very important. You can get up, you can take a walk, you can, however you can exercise, you make sure. It's very important to make sure you exercise and eat properly. Eat properly, drink properly. Try to stay on the healthy side. Try build your immune system that you could help you fight a virus. You know what I'm saying? Clipty, do you think anybody can become a gardener? Yes, yes. Anybody could become a gardener, honestly. Anybody could become a gardener. But gardening have some rules and some laws. Trust me. Rules and laws that you got to follow for great production. You never finish learning in the garden. You learn something new every day. So yes, you could definitely, anybody could be a gardener. And the thing is as well, you have to have an open mind. You have to have an open mind in the garden, and you always, one of the main rules in the garden, always go in the garden with a positive mind. Anything you plant, believe it will grow. And trust me, it will grow. Don't have doubts in your garden. You need to be positive in your garden for great production. Game Boy, have you ever thought of being a professional at gardening? You know, I'm just being a gardener, and I'm just basically encouraging people how to basically, wow. Why is this person? Is this for real? You guys see what's there? Hello, is anyone see this thing here? You guys looking in the chat? You guys see what's in the chat? You see what that is? Why it's got to be like that? We are one people. Hello, New York Gardener. New York Gardener, how you doing? I'm trying to do a live here. Question and answer. I don't know if you guys see what's in the chat, but this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous that people could come in your chat and write this kind of stuff. We're trying to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, let's go on, guys. New York Gardener, hello, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, each and everyone. I saw it on another live last week. New York Gardener. You saw it on another live. I don't know what's going on, man. This thing is crazy. This is unbelievable. it's unbelievable. I can't believe this. That in this time and age, we just trying to learn, talk about gardening, and this is the kind of stuff coming into your thing. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue, man. Let's continue. We can't make anything just distract us, you know? We can't do that. Yes, guys, so all my peppers, I'm taking them indoors. I'm taking them indoors because they produce so much this year. So what I'm doing, I'm taking them out of I'm taking them out of the garden and put them in a flower spot. Yes, and put them in a flower spot and put them indoors. Yes, anybody have any more question? Anyone have any more question? This is crazy. But anyhow, guys, we're not going to make nobody discourage us. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just trying to learn about gardening, try to encourage people, talk about different things and what's happening. You know, what's happening before us is a lot of changes and how we're going to adjust ourselves. How are we going to adjust ourselves to the changes that's going on today? You know, how are we going to adjust ourselves? Because we still have to live. We still have to eat. We still have bills to pay. If I ever play a video game, yes, I did a long time ago. No, you are gardener. No, the subject is basically question and answer. And we could, share any kind of information we have about gardening. It's barely, you know what I'm saying? So if like you have a question about gardening, about a certain plant, you could ask and, I will try to answer to the best of my ability. But it's basically question and answering. And, you could also share your thoughts. Did you plant a plant and it thrives so well that you want to plant it again? So that's basically what we're talking about. And this year, I don't know, but this year, I really wasn't planning to plant the fall garden. I was trying to leave the fall garden this year and just let the area rest for the spring. But I realized someone told me, why wouldn't you not plant fall garden when that's the time when you have the less bugs and less insect? So from the time they tell me that, I love gardening so much, I start planting again. But I'm late. I now start planting, maybe like last week. So I have onions, collard greens, Brussels sprout, and different things coming right now. So you guys look out because you're going to be seeing some nice vegetables soon. New Art Gardener, I just plant garlic and onion today for the first time. Oh, well, this is the right time. This is the right time you planting garlic and onion. I planted last week. I planted some onion last week, and I also found some elephant garlic in my garden that I never know it was garlic. This thing growing up in the garden for years, and I always cut them down and never know it was garlic. And they shoot right up this year, and I just dig them out and transplant them. So now I'm going to be caring for them. So if you now plant garlic and onion, you did the right thing, because this is the right time. And you know garlic take a long time. So this is the right time. So you might be harvesting garlic maybe next August. Yeah. Game Boy. I mean a video game. I play video game, but that was a long time ago. Them thing, no, I don't get myself caught up in it right now. I'm too busy for that. I'd rather be in my garden planting some food. You know what I'm saying? I leave the games for the gamers. I'm a gardener, the game for gamers. People who love to play games. Also, I'm taking seed from my garden. You know what, guys? The frost is coming. The frost gonna be coming very soon. And what we need to do, if you have anything in your garden, you got to start take them out. Right now, I'm looking to go at my okras them, because they have on a lot of okra ready to harvest the seeds. I have beans, I have okra, and now I'm taking pepper seed as well. So anything I can get seed from right now, I'm taking them before the frost hit them. Because once the frost hit them, you know what's going on. And I now post a video with my Edo harvest. You guys need to check out that video and learn. If you don't know about Edo, learn about Edo, because Edo is some really tasty food. You know, it grows underground. Hi, Moti G, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Well, you have won the giveaway. And I will be looking forward to see pictures with your garden, or even a video. All right? I will appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, so Edos is like potato. Let me explain something about Edos, because a lot of people asking me, they never heard about Edos. Edos the leaf looks something like elephant ears. So if you know elephant ears, you're supposed to, Edo leaf is almost the same, but they're different. Elephant ears is not eatable as far as I understand. Never eat it. But Edos, I know for a fact people eat it. Especially people in the Caribbean, in the Philippines, in those places, people love Edos. People eat Edos. They also have Dashin. It also have Tanyas. I sure they call them different names. But if you really want to know about Edos, you can even type it in Google, or I have a video how to plant Edos. I have several videos about Edos, how to plant Edos, and Edos is not hard to plant. You plant them, you soften them up a few times, and you just leave them. Just like the potato, they grow like potato, but they don't grow on vines. They look just like elephant ears. So what happens is, when you dig them up, just like how you pull out the potato, they all together. hold on the head of the Edo. So when you break, you popping them off. So just check the video, I think it's the last video I upload. If you're interested in Edos and you want to know about Edos, check that video. And I have other videos about Edos. All right? I plant that every year. And what I did as well, I plant back the head of the Edo. So for the spring, the Edo gonna come right back up and produce again. That's how I do. I'm talking because I know for a fact. I'm not just talking, guys. Okay? Edo, you could cook it just like potato. You peel it like the potato. You boil it and you could eat it with whatever you want to eat it with. Saltfish, fish, chicken, whatever you decide. Okay? So check it out. Check out the video. And if you're interested, you could learn about Edo. And this food is good food. And it's not hard to grow. You could even grow it in a container. Where you can find it, I sure you can find it by the farmer's market. I sure you can find it in the supermarket. Just ask for Edos. I'm sure they have different names. Okay? All right. More TG, thank you so much for the $200. And I'll send the photo tomorrow. You already start the garden? Damn. That's interesting. That's interesting. I did a giveaway because I wanted to encourage someone to start a garden. And I did that giveaway a few days ago. And the person said that they will send picture for me tomorrow. So that's wonderful. That's wonderful because that's what I really wanted. Somebody to win that money and start a garden. So sending the picture for me will be very interesting. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, guys. So is anyone in here want to ask a question or want to say something? Any question or want to say something or want to share some knowledge? Knowledge is power. I'm open to learning. We learn from each other. We never know enough. Never believe you know everything. Because anytime you believe you know everything, you pushing yourself away from knowledge. You closing the door from knowledge. So don't believe you know everything. All right? Just believe, have an open mind, and believe you're willing to learn. But at the same time, you got to watch what you intake as well. Because you could intake a lot of stuff that you really don't need. So you got to choose what you intake and what you don't want to intake, okay? Yeah, so when do you think my onions will be ready to pick? I planted them a week ago. Well, maybe in the spring. Maybe in the spring you might able a little after the spring, you might able to get some onion. Because the thing about onion, it can go through the winter. It can stand the weather. So maybe in a few months you'll be ready. Yeah, I believe so. Because with the weather, they don't strive as good as, they go through the weather, but I think they do strive better in the spring. You're welcome, Moti G. Yes, guys. So yes, anyone have any more question? Because tonight is question and answer. So if you have any question, don't afraid to post it in the comment section and I will try to answer the best way I can. Or if you have something you want to say, you can mention it. New Ark Garden, you still here? I know you say you now start gardening. So how your fall garden going? All right. Okay. New Ark Gardener, how your garden going? Guys, I want anybody here, I want you guys to check out New Ark Gardener. She have a YouTube channel. Support her, you know what I'm saying? Check out her channel, support. Yes, New Ark Gardener, for our garden going so far, and how did your summer, how did your garden go through the summer? Did you have a wonderful year? A very successful year? You only have one onion and one garlic so far. Okay, well, at least you're trying. You're trying to see how it works. Okay, well, that's good. But if you're looking for more, I don't know, I think Lowe's does sell. I think Lowe's sell garlic. So if you're trying to plant more garlic, maybe you can check them out. I think I see they have some for $4. The onion for $4, you can get a good bit for $4. So you could check them out. Game Boy, have you ever thought of planting for the rest of your life? Yes, I will plant for the rest of my life. Why? Because it produces food. And we all need food. It's either you plant it or you buy it. You are gardener. Or you just learning how to grow veggies. Well, the good thing about it, you have an open mind to it. And if you have an open mind to gardening, you will learn. Trust me. And the more you plant, the more you're going to love it. And the more you're going to see the benefit of planting. And guess what? If you plant one onion this year, I guarantee you next year, you're going to want to plant a lot more. This is the thing about gardening. Every year you try to expand. You try to go more. Because at the end of the day, if you're planting garlic and onion for yourself, it's going to save you from running to the store. You could, I mean, you know how excited it is to walk out in your garden, walk out on your balcony, wherever, and pull a root of onion or garlic. It's amazing. It's a really good feeling. Even going in your tomato, your okra, your peppers, and pick fresh peppers off that tree. It's amazing. It's a good feeling. So don't give up. Just keep learning. And the best how to learn is by planting. Okay? So to keep planting, you're going to love it. Yes. I mean, I plan. Let me see, Alana. Would you think of make your own store and sell your vegetables? Honestly, I never thought of doing that, but maybe I should. Maybe I should start selling a few vegetables, few organic vegetables that, maybe I should because a few people been telling me that. New garden, I planted 50 onion and about 35 garlic clove. Damn, that, that's a lot, man. You doing good. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. That's a good bit of garlic and that's a good bit of onion. So that's wonderful. You're gonna have a nice harvest. You're definitely gonna have a nice harvest. And the thing about it is, garlic and onion don't need too much care. Certain plant need a lot of care, but garlic and onion don't really need too much. Once you plant them, you make sure no weed taking them over. And the good thing about it, in the winter, there's no weed like that to overpower them. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's really good. That's good. You're gonna have a nice harvest. I will be looking forward to see that video. Yeah, I will be definitely looking forward to see that video. When you harvest, make sure you post that video when you harvest those onion and those garlic. Yeah. I'm trying to I plant onion last year for the first time. No, this year. And they produced so well. And was a small onion I planted, the small sweet onion them. And I get some nice size from them. But this year, this fall, I plant a big one. So I'm looking forward to see to have a nice harvest as well. Okay. You are gardeners, you have your fruit trees there. That's wonderful. That's the next thing too. Fruit trees. You cannot just be planting vegetables. You need fruit trees as well. You know what I'm saying? You definitely need fruit trees as well. Fruits ain't cheap. If you have the space, you should try to plant some raspberry, blueberry, and those things because them things is kind of healthy too. Healthy and expensive. So we got to get into the fruits as well. Life with Alana. Do bugs mess with your plan? If not, what do you do to keep them away? Yes, bugs really mess. The only bugs I really try to keep away is the cabbage worm. I try to keep the cabbage worm away because the cabbage worm will eat down your vegetables right to the ground. The others, I don't worry about the others. I don't really see no check from the others, so I really leave them. If it's food they're looking for, that's fine. But the cabbage worm, I try to get them out because they will eat your cabbage down to the ground. So what I try to use vinegar, white vinegar with water, mix it and spray my cabbage them and it keep them away. So yes, bugs do come in my garden, but I only worry about the cabbage worms. New Art Gardener. That's my next goal, Plant a Garden TV. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, so we just got, listen to me. We gotta try to be more self-sufficient now because the stores that we don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on. We just hearing certain things. We don't even know if we're hearing everything. So we gotta be more independent. Try to plant more food, try to plant fruit trees, try to, you know what I'm saying? Try to store a few foods. I mean, we got to do these things because we don't know what's happening. And I'm sure you guys observing, I'm sure you guys see what's taking place. For the past 2 years, there has been a rapid change. Such a change we never seen in our lifetime. So we got to look now and wake up and start to think different. So start getting a flower spot. You could plant potato in flower spot. You know, you could plant pepper in flower spot. You could plant okra. You could plant food in flower spot. So if you have an area, just stuck some stuff in them. Mint. You could plant your own mint. That you could make your own tea. So you ain't got to go and buy. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. If I want some mint, I just walk and pick some fresh mint. What is better than that? Okay. You know? So that's how it is. Time changing, we got to adjust. It's nothing like before, we got to adjust. And it's not going to get back. It's not going to get back like before. It's strange on another level. So just observe. Try to plant a few things in your garden. Even if some herbs. Try to eat a little more healthy. Try to think positive because in this time, we need to be thinking positive. Okay? So do your research on some herbs. And if you don't have the space, I understand. But if you have the space, you should have something. Plant. Can I do another? Yes, I'm going to do another class in spring. Next spring, I'm going to do another class. A class that where I'm going to be teaching how to plant. Every year I have a class that I teach how to plant and how to take care of the vegetables. So this year I did my class, and next year I'm going to do another class. All right? I surely will have some videos to show with the student them planting and taking care of the vegetables. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys for sticking out with me. I'm going to be back next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Peace and love to each and every one of you. Blessing to all. Remember that. Have a blessed and wonderful night. Not just the night, the week, the year, the rest of the year, the rest of your life. Peace and love. Good night.